All right, we are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How are you all doing today? Got about 10 to 12 mile an hour winds today. 65 degrees. It's a beautiful day. And another great Walking with Purpose stream is coming to you live right now. If you're here actually live on this beautiful Saturday late afternoon or early evening, it is shortly after 5 p.m. here on the West Coast, shortly after 8 p.m. on the East Coast. I hope you're all having a great weekend. I certainly am. My lady is at my place, and we're going to be hanging out and having a great time. We've already started our weekend. I'll share more about that in just a little bit. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Holly's Hauntings and Happenings says, hi, Eli. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Welcome to the show. It's great to see you here. Hey, babe. Respectfully, maturely, and professionally says, hey, Holly, my lady's in the house. How's it going, babe? While we wait for some more people to pop on in here, this was like a last-minute stream I put together because my lady and I got back a little bit earlier than we thought we would. I went and picked up my lady earlier today, and we decided to drive a bit further south and go down to the Monterey Bay area. I wanted to take her to a restaurant down there that I've been to before called Bubba Gump's. And they only have a few of these restaurants, like I think 5 or 10 of them in the entire country. Bubba Gump's is a restaurant, a small restaurant chain in select areas in the U.S. And it's themed after the Forrest Gump movie. They have great food, great service. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Sandra Palacios in the house. How's it going? 7 people in the box. 5 thumbs up. Please share this out, folks, and like the stream. Let's take it into the next. Let's take this to the next level here. Sorry, I'm coughing things out a little bit. I just took some allergy medication, and things are clearing up. But let's get things rocking and rolling, folks. Make as many people as possible aware of the stream, and let's throw some positivity towards everyone's way for this weekend and beyond. So yeah, we went to Monterey. Excuse me. We didn't have a reservation, and we went to ask how long the wait was for Bubba Gump's. It was 1 hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours, and I said, fuck that. So did my lady. We found another place to eat right down the street. Walked in. They had a table available, and we had a great meal. Had a nice time hanging out in Monterey for a little bit. We then went to one of the fancy donut stores where they $7 donuts. Got some donuts. And then we headed on back. So my lady and I have already started our great weekend. Hopefully you started yours as well, and you've gotten on out there, and you've made something happen. I was in Monterey for 3 days. What were you doing down there, Sandra? Just kind of curious to know. Holly says, holy moly, $7. Yeah, but they're big donuts, and they're the highest quality donuts. And they're baked, not fried. They're very, very healthy. Well, I wouldn't say they're completely healthy. They're full of sugar still, but they're high quality donuts with the best products, icing, fillings, and the dough is baked and not fried. If you're used to fried donuts, it's a little bit of a different taste, but they're pretty good. And they're not the tiny donuts. They're big-ass donuts for $7, obviously. Yes, they are pricey, but they're good. And how often do you get down to Monterey? You know, they don't have a donut shop like that in my area. And even if they did, I don't buy donuts all the time. It's like a special treat every now and then. I will take my Dunkins, but thanks, LOL. Went to Carmel Mission too, says Sandra. Awesome. Yeah, Carmel is right down the way from Monterey. Next city south of Monterey is Carmel, off of the Pacific Coast Highway, Highway 1. And remember, Sandra, Clint Eastwood used to be the mayor of Carmel. Remember that? Most people don't even know that. Clint Eastwood used to be the mayor of Carmel for a while. It's really, really nice area. Very, very nice area. Beautiful weather. And Monterey has one of the best coastlines in the entire world. And if you continue driving down south on Highway 1, south of Monterey and Carmel, for 90 miles on the way down to Southern California, it's the long way, but it's the scenic route. There are faster ways to get down to LA, I-5 and even 101, but I-5 is like the best way to go if you want to get there fast in 5.5 hours. It takes about 8 hours or longer to do the scenic route on Highway 1. But if you go further south of Monterey and Carmel, yeah, Big Sur. It's called Big Sur. And Big Sur has some of the best coastal views. Oh, man, starting in Monterey and going on south for 90 miles, you have some of the best coastal views in the entire world. It's a beautiful area. Beautiful area. Got 10 people here, 6 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. Today, we're going to discuss the topic we were going to talk about yesterday. In case you missed my stream last night, where I mentioned what happened with my stream from yesterday, I did put it to private. It was a stream that was not related directly to what I do out here on YouTube. So I ended up putting it to private. Excuse me. Man, my allergies are really kicking my ass today, I'll tell you that. Whew, man. Wow. Forgive me for that. And I actually shared a bit about what happened yesterday on a stream I did here last night here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. It was almost 2, I think it was close to 2 hours long. Started out kind of slow, but we had a few good people pop on that had some legitimate questions, and we had a great conversation. So check out the show from last night if you need some more content to view this weekend. But at the beginning of the show, I explained a little bit more about what happened yesterday. I'm not going to explain it here again today. And again, I want to make it very, very clear. Excuse me. Wow. Forgive me. I just ate a few hours ago too, and my food hasn't settled in my stomach yet, so that's probably affecting me too. But anyway, screw it. The show must go on. But I want to also make it very clear again here today that I don't want to talk about drama on this channel, or at least I don't want to talk about certain drama people that we've been talking about for a while, the instigating people that just can't stop instigating stuff. And so, you know, I don't want to talk about it, okay? I said my piece yesterday. I did what I could to do the right thing. You know, now I'm just, you know, moving forward. And I would appreciate you respecting my wishes. Just letting you moderators know, if you do talk about these drama people. I will not ban you, but I will remove your messages immediately. And if YouTube won't let me remove your message, I will time you out for 300 seconds. I won't ban you, but I will time you out as a mod. So please respect my wishes. Snickerdoodle says, my lady, you're talking about those donuts, right, baby? West Coast 206 Pinoy. Good early evening, Eli. I'm shopping in Trader Joe's right now. LOL. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Hey, RJ. I didn't see that video you posted in the mod group, RJ, but I'll check it out later. I haven't had time. As soon as I got back with my lady to my place, I wanted to prepare this stream and get out and do the walk before the sun goes down. The sun sets at 6:32 p.m. So I had to get on the ball. My walks take about an hour and 20 minutes, so I'm cutting it close. But I'll check that out afterwards. And yeah, I'll just say it again. I don't care. You know, the guys, these people are botting me again, right? They're botting me again, right? And look, I'm not going to derail my entire show, but I am going to talk about this because honestly, I am sick and tired of you folks being jealous of what I have and what my family has. That's why you bought me. You bought me because you're jealous of what I have and what my family has. Okay? And I don't know if it's Raleigh that's doing it. It's probably Raleigh. It could be other people doing it in disguise, doing it now because they're thinking that I'm not going to think it's them, thinking that it's going to be Raleigh. Whoever it is, it's just stupid, right? And why are you doing it? Because you are jealous of what I have and what my family has, right? You guys are jealous. Let's just call it what it is, right? You're jealous because, and here's the thing, I'm a humble person, but this is what happens with these people. They're jealous because my family has lots of properties and my brother and I are getting all the properties. And we don't care. We don't care about the money. That's what happens in households, right? And you got other people saying that, you know, I live with my mother. My living situation is none of your fucking business. And I pay more than my fair share, trust me. And let me tell you something. You want to project that shit onto me because you're jealous that you don't have what I have and my family has? Keep on coming. I don't give a shit. Keep on coming. Right? I'm going to be raw and real with you all. I am. I'm going to be raw and real with you all about this because I'm tired of people projecting onto me. Because they're jealous of what I have and my family has and what they wish they had. Right? Here's the thing. I pay more than my fair share, trust me. My lady knows what I pay each month. My lady knows what I pay into the estate each month. And I have nothing to prove to you folks, but here's the thing. Even if I didn't pay shit, even if I was taken care of by my family, who gives a fuck? Are you fucking jealous? because I got a good family that's put myself, my brother, and us in a good position? Are you jealous because your family didn't do that for you? Let's be real now. That's what this all boils down to. So let's call it out. Let's put it out there publicly. In front of my woman, in front of my crowd, in front of everybody. Because I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of these people projecting. They're projecting. You want what I have. Right? And you know what? I don't take what I have for granted. The other side of life. Yeah, babe, what's up? Babe, I'm going to speak my mind. I don't care. I'm going to share my truth, baby. Is there a problem with that? Thank you, baby. That is a troll. The other side of life is a troll. Baby, do you have a problem with me speaking my mind? Speak now. Babe, do you have a problem with me speaking my mind or not? Let me know if you can hear me. Nope, not a problem here. Tell me how you feel. Baby, answer my question, please. Do you have a problem with me speaking my mind right now here publicly or not? You know, all this time, with the stupid shit these people have done, all I've tried to do is protect my family. That's all I've tried to do. Just like they want their families protected, and they don't want people coming at them in this way, all I've been trying to do is protect my family. Right? My living situation is my business. Who I live with is my business. What I pay or don't pay is my business. But you have no idea what I pay. You have no idea what I pay. Right? But you continue to talk about it every fucking day like it's the end of the fucking world. And honestly, I'm sick of it. I am. I'm sick and tired of it. It's horse shit. And I have the right to feel the way I feel. I won't do this for the trolls. That's why they want. That's what they want. Just ignore. No, baby, this is beyond ignorance because these people don't ignore. These people will never go away. They're that fucking pathetic. They're that pathetic. They won't go away. They won't stop. Right? I got nothing to hide. I have no shame. Right? Joe Buddy. Let's talk about you, Joe Buddy, for a second here, right? Now, Joe Buddy, you came at me many, many years ago with the same stuff, right? And you and I had an understanding many, many years ago. You know what that understanding is, right? I've kept my word, Joe Buddy, but you have not. You've come back and started talking shit again about my living situation, right? And while I could care less, Joe, what you think, I'm just wondering, why do you care so much about my living situation, where I live, how much I pay or don't pay? Why do you care so much about that? What is the point? Are you jealous, Joe? Even if I was a spoiled, entitled brat, which I'm not, but let's say for shits and giggles, I was. Who cares? Why do you care about where my money comes from, what I pay, where I live, who I live with? Why do you care? Why does it matter to you? Why does it matter to you? Give me a valid reason for that. That's why these immature, insecure people come at me. Because they're jealous. Bottom line. I've got a good life. I'm a good person. I have a big heart. And I help people. Have I had my moments? Yes. Have I said a few things on YouTube over the years that came off the wrong way? Sure. Who hasn't, right? But besides that, what have I done to you? Right? What have I done to you? It's a big annoyance. It is a big annoyance. Again, I'm not ashamed of anything. It doesn't bother me, but it is annoying. And I am annoyed by it. And if you want to consider me being annoyed, you guys getting to me, then fine. Consider it that. It's just, you're an annoyance. You're pathetically annoying, right? You ever had somebody annoy you guys? That's what you're doing to me. You're annoying me with the same stupid shit every day. What more do you want? Right? What more do you want? Do you want to continue talking about my living situation every fucking day? You want to talk about my money every day? What do you want? And I will tell you this. I'm a good dude. And I've been quiet. And I've let things go. But if you're going to continue poking the bear, even someone I would coach, I would say, you know what? You can only get poked so many times. You can ignore and be cool and calm and let things go. But if they're going to keep poking, if you're going to keep poking the bear, then the bear is going to come out. Then the bear is going to come out and give you a piece of his mind. I'll see you at home. Hey, Pablo. I'll be right back. All right, we're back live. We are back live. You can only poke the bear so many times. I'm a very reasonable person. I'm a calm dude. But if you keep poking me, then I'm going to speak my mind. And I'm going to call you out exactly for who you are and what you're doing. And see how you respond to that. Because you're not going to have any response. I responded accurately and honestly. What more do you want? Joe, you want to come and bring your wife and your kid and move in with me? Is that what you want? We got plenty of bedrooms, Joe. You want to move in? I'll tell you what, Joe. You come and move in, and I'll give you a discount. I'll charge you $2,000 per month to rent a room. That's one hell of a deal for that area, Joe. You'd be living in one of the best fucking areas on the planet, Joe. You can send your kid to the best schools and one of the safest areas with the best weather, Joe, for only $2,000 per month. Do you want to come and move in, Joe? Is that what you want? Would that make you feel better, Joe? Thank you for hiding that troll, Holly. Probably that was held for review. I couldn't see it. What's the deal, man? What's the deal with this stuff, you know? You know, all these people that I've encountered through this one group over the last 5 years, all they try to do is derail channels, get channels shut down, bot channels, buy fake subscribers for channels, right? Make up things about people, right? I mean, come on. Grow the fuck up, for Christ's sake. Grow up. I'll be right back. Back live. We are back live. I'm tired of this. I am. I'm tired of it. And you, all of you on the flip side, if someone was coming at you in similar ways as you're coming at me, you'd feel the same way. And you'd be defending yourself too. So don't sit here and tell me that, oh, Eli let us derail his show. Nope. I'm defending myself because I've had enough. Doing good. Tomorrow I may go to Cabela's. I don't even know what that is, dude. What is that, bro? Be more specific, man. But if it's something good, man, have fun, man. Enjoy. Hunting sporting shop. Oh, okay. So you're going to go hunting. That's cool. I've never been a big fan of hunting, but I know a lot of guys are, and it's something that many men enjoy. Awesome. Even some women enjoy it too. Cool. More power to you, man. Hey, Coach Jerome, how you doing? Yeah, we're not going to stick to the topic here today. You know, I'm getting botted again, and I've gotten to the point of where, you know, I got people talking shit again about my living situation and, you know, my bills and this and that, and I'm just saying, why the fuck do you care? I'm sure you probably heard the first part. I'm well, hope you're well. I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm just tired of the same old crap, dude. I'm just tired of it. Hey, J-Rom, says my lady, respectfully, maturely, and professionally. See, J-Rom, here's the thing. I will give you this. You've been right all along about this. You know, you can poke the bear for so long. You can poke the bear for so long and just ignore it, right? But after you poke the bear 100 straight days in a row, you tell me, wouldn't that agitate the bear to the point of where now you're saying, fuck it, gloves are off, right? Holly says, hi, Rom. How is Anna? Yeah, how's Anna doing? How's married life? Congratulations again. That's really awesome. Hope you both are doing well. Fight PR flights a mofo, huh? Did you mean fight or flight? Did you make a typo? I'm just kind of curious. Can you write that again so I can understand what you're saying, man? I don't want to take you out of context. You know what I mean? Yes, typo. Fight or flight, right? I can take a lot. I can take a lot, and I ignore a lot. But then when people keep on pushing and pushing and pushing, then it's time to clap back, right? And what do these mofo's do? They're like, oh, he's not a real life coach. He's allowing us to derail him. No, I'm not allowing you to derail me. I'm taking the time to call you out and share it with people publicly how much of a moron and loser you are, or losers you are. I mean, how much more do you want? What more are you trying to figure out of my life that you haven't? What more do you want? And why do you care? Why does it matter to you? Or is the only thing that matters you want to do whatever you can to affect me from growing on YouTube because you feel that I'm not qualified to be a life coach? Is that what you're all trying to do? Because I'm sorry, but I'm not going anywhere. And I'll tell you what, I can continue talking about all of you each and every day, with the exception of people I made deals with. I'll keep those. I'll talk about you folks all day, every day, and I will get 100 in the box, and I'll destroy all of your numbers. Is that what you guys want? Because I don't want to be the drama coach. I don't. But I'll tell you this. If I had to do drama, I would destroy all you motherfuckers. Off the table. Trust me on that. But that's not my nature. That's not the type of person I choose to be or want to be. Sometimes it's best to just say, yep, I'm all those things y'all say about me. Well, that's what I've said. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not all those things they're saying about me. I'm not saying what they're saying isn't partially true, but they're spinning it way out of context because they want to make it look worse, right? Because they're jealous and insecure. And they wish they could have what I have or what my family has. That's all it boils down to, right? It's one big projection. That's all it's ever been. I'm not either, but I say F him, Eli. Sorry, J-Rom got timed out. Holly, can you copy and paste what J-Rom said, please? Can you copy and paste what J-Rom said, Holly, please? I would appreciate that. So I can read that. Thank you. You know, in my life, I've made some poor choices, but I've also made some really, really good choices. And a lot of the things that these people are saying or scrutinize me for, they don't realize how good my choices were. And how well I've set myself up for the future because of the choices I made. I don't owe anyone anything. My family business is my family business. But I'm coming out here and giving you guys more than I should because I have no shame and I know exactly what I'm doing. And you guys are trying to discredit me from being a life coach by spinning it way out of context. You guys have no idea the type of investments I've made, especially into my family's estate, which I don't owe you any explanation, but I'll give you a little just to appease your pathetic weak asses. That's it. Right? I mention this because these people are trying to discredit me. Babe, I have to mention this because they're trying to discredit me and they're trying to make it appear like I'm some broke-ass loser living with family. But they don't understand. They don't understand the arrangement, not only that I have, but my brother has too. And it's a good arrangement because here's the thing, you morons. If you had a choice to put $3,000 a month into an apartment that gains no equity or a home that gains equity that will eventually be yours, what would you fucking do? My brother and I are two of the smartest motherfuckers on the planet, and so is my family. And I'm mentioning this because I'm sick and tired of people trying to derail my credibility by spinning things way out of context. In the past, I didn't want people knowing about this because I didn't want to get my family involved out here on YouTube. I didn't want my family to be harassed. But these people don't have any, there's no holds barred out here, right? Too late for that, right? So screw it. They've already come at my family. They've come at everybody, right? But the one thing I have that no one can ever take away from me is my pride and my credibility. And I will never let anyone shoot down my credibility without standing up for myself. That's what I'm doing here today. So you want to continue talking about my living situation and all that crap? Go for it. Go for it all you want. Because all you're going to continue doing is projecting a similar situation you wish you could be in. Trust me. I'm the most humble guy in the world. I don't show off a goddamn thing. But some of the people, with what they've said out here to try to ruin my credibility, you forced my hand. I have no choice but to now put it out there. To defend my credibility, which I will always defend my credibility, you morons. And yes, you are morons. And to the people out there that are good people, trust me, they think you're morons too. They don't think I'm being rude to you. They know I'm being honest about how pathetic, weak, and ridiculous you are, and how much you're projecting, and how insecure and mentally and emotionally unstable you are. I've never dealt with so much scrutiny in my entire life, all because of where I live and my family's estate and the position my brother and I are in and how we're doing. This is ridiculous, man. Talk about this all you want. Laugh about it all you want in your chats, on your rebroadcasts. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I'm just a very passionate person, and I'm speaking with passion. But these people, again, they'll spin it out of context. Ooh, Eli's triggered. Eli's triggered. So who the fuck cares if I'm triggered or not? What does it matter? I'm not, honestly, if I was triggered, I would tell you. If I was triggered, you would see me going way crazier than you think I'm going now. Trust me, I am not triggered. Trust me, I am not triggered one bit. I'm going to tell you this. I am no longer going to tolerate being bullied and harassed by anyone out here on YouTube. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to take any action on your channels. I'm not going to take any action in real life, but I will call you out. And I will call you out every time. I will not dox you. I will use your YouTube username. I'm a fair person. I don't dox people. And if you say that I doxed people in the past, Okay? I got involved with some people in the past that unknowingly made me end up doing things that I regret. That's happened to many people. But I will tell you this, I am not going to tolerate any more bullying and harassment. I will tackle it head on every time. Every single time. So get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. You heard everything here from the horse's mouth. How many more times? How many more times do you want to talk about it, Joe Buddy? How many more times do you want to talk about it, Money Mike? And Money Mike, I actually know who you are. And it's really sad that people are letting you chat in their chats when they also know who you are, right? Money Mike using my one of my pictures with my headphones on. Money Mike, you going over to Lycan's channel last night trying to instigate shit because you're pathetic and miserable, right? You're like, oh yeah, there's something happened on the Eli show today, man. But, his stream's on private and so is Wisdom's. They're both on private. I just happened to scroll on over there. Being triggered is not bad sometimes. The word has been overused and misunderstood these days. I'm passionate. I'm very passionate, Pablo. Thank you. I feel this isn't going to solve anything. No, it's going to solve a lot, RJ. Trust me. RJ, we're moving forward, bro. Don't worry about it. I got this. I got this. This is a come to Jesus moment for me. All I'm doing, RJ, is speaking my truth. If people want to talk things about me, I'll come out and tell them exactly how the situation is. That's all I'm doing, RJ. Because I don't care who hears my story. I'm who I am. I want people to buy into me for the real me. But I'm also not going to be bullied and belittled. And I'm also not going to be tarnished. I'm not going to let people tarnish my reputation without debunking what they're saying. I'm not going to. I'm going to make a statement about it every time. And that's how it's going to go. And eventually, the same old thing is going to get really boring. There's a difference between triggered and displaying righteous anger. Well, Coach J-Rom, if you want to call this righteous anger, yeah, maybe that's a good way to put it. I mean, that's your way of putting it, and I respect that. I don't know what I would call it. I'm very passionate about what I believe in, and when I believe in myself and I feel people are attacking my credibility for whatever reason, I will stand up and defend myself and my credibility. And I didn't do it for a while because here's the thing. It was all about, okay, if you respond to these people, they're going to make content out of you all the time. Well, I don't give a shit whether you make content on me or not. Because here's the thing. They're making content on me every day, no matter what. If I take a shit, they'll make content on that. If I breathe, they'll make content on that. If I piss, they'll make content on that. Right? What's Eli doing today? Where's Eli's lady? Where's Babe Ma'am? Get a fucking life. What more do you want? I'll tell you where Babe Ma'am is. She's waiting for me to come home to do other things you're not going to be doing tonight. J-Rom, I know for a fact, and God bless you, and we may be rewarding you again soon. Stick around. I think you've been waiting for this moment for a while. I understand how you felt about me keeping this in all this time. I get everything you've said. I get it. I totally get it. And I'm not saying I didn't get it when you mentioned that for the past several months. I was just trying to ignore it. I was ignoring it. I kept 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 ignoring it. Right? And it never stopped. Right? So ignoring it, I can ignore it for the next 10 fucking years. It won't stop. So now it's time to tackle it head on. And I'm not worried about my reputation or my business or anything, because this is a lesson to be learned. Do not ever let people try to ruin your reputation this way. As long as you believe in yourself, especially if you believe in yourself, and you should believe in yourself. Coach J-Rom, maybe righteous indignation is a better term, is typically a reactive emotion of anger over a perceived mistreatment, insult, or malice of another. You're right. You're right. I won't tolerate it anymore. I won't. I will not. Anything that anyone says about me from this point on, I will address. Ignoring things? You're right, Coach J-Rom. And babe, listen carefully. We'll talk more about this tonight. Yes, you ignore things to a certain extent, right? But when it gets to this point, ignoring things is not going to solve the problem. Hey, Scotty. Let Scotty stay. Scotty, how you doing? How you doing, Scotty? I heard what happened to you. I heard what happened to you, and number one, I'm not surprised. I mean, the same people that have been coming at me were the same people that took you down. Over what? A difference of opinion? You know, these same people crafting and crocheting and coloring for mental health. Hey, Scotty. Hey, crafting and crocheting for mental health and coloring for mental health. So that's a long title. Welcome to the show. You know, these same people that took Scotty down would always get mad at me when I would take them down. And they would say, hey, you're trying to silence me for fair use. Okay, so I stopped flagging these people, right? But these people, when they say, okay, don't flag them, it's fair use, then they flag you. When you use their stuff for fair use just to respond to something that you initially said about them. Or they said about you, I mean. And none of it makes any sense because it's not supposed to. It's part of the game. Yeah, you're welcome crafting and crocheting and coloring for mental health. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. Scotty, I'm letting you know, I did a stream the other night. Because a lot of people have asked me this regarding, you know, how do you get your channel back when they get shut down with 3 copyright strikes? You can actually file a manual counter notification Go check out that past stream. A couple streams ago, I mentioned what to do, or you can go to the Google Help pages, and the Google Help pages will tell you how to do it. And you'll get your channel back. You can file 3 manual counter notifications for fair use under Section 107 of copyright law. It's not the right way to play the game, folks. This is, many people do this on YouTube. They play the game. They tell you not to strike them, then they strike you. Right? And they intentionally do that because they know it's hypocritical. They know they're being hypocritical, and they know you're going to react to it, and then they're going to make more content out of you reacting to that horse shit. Wow. Wow, man. Okay, we'll check it out. Thanks, Eli. They couldn't handle the heat. It's not even that, Scotty. Scotty, this is all part of the game. There are many creators out here on YouTube that abuse the copyright system. And to a certain extent, maybe in the past, I was using it for the wrong reasons. I never misfiled a copyright. Every one of my copyright takedowns was valid. But I'll be honest, one of the main reasons why I would take people down is because I was tired of them reacting to me, right? And quite frankly, it's not the right way to handle it, right? So I learned just to not copyright strike people anymore. I don't do it. I let them talk all they want. I let them use as much content as they want, right? But then you respond to a video that they put out where they use your content to respond to you or say something about you. You respond to that, and then they copyright strike you after getting mad at other people for copyright striking them. How hypocritical is that? Come on. And they all know it's hypocritical, right? And they know that you know it's hypocritical, and vice versa. These people like to keep the pot so stirred up that it creates chaos. And chaos creates controversy, and controversy puts butts in seats, right? That's what it boils down to, right? And that's why I'm talking about that here today instead of the actual topic. I'll get to that maybe tomorrow or the next day. Like I said, on my main channel, through some of my short videos I've been creating, I put in the shorts, subscribe to Coach Eli 2 for a real-time life coaching. This is what I do here, real-time life coaching, right? Sometimes it involves dealing with pathetic, ridiculous, insensitive, insecure, immature, grown-ass adults on YouTube. And that's what's happening today. So that's what we're doing. And if you don't like the fact that I'm doing it, you don't have to be here. You don't. No one's forcing you to be here. West Coast 26 Pinoy says, okay, I'm back. Welcome back, bro. Crafting and crocheting and coloring for mental health. So now I want to do better and be better. So want to start listening to you more. So sub to you, Eli. Absolutely. So how did you find out about my channel? Crafting and crocheting and coloring for mental health. Who did you find out about my channel through? I'm just kind of curious. And please, feel free to ask me any questions here while we're live. We're going to be live another maybe 20, 25 minutes or so. And I'd be happy to answer any of your questions free of charge here. No problem. Whatever you need help with. YouTube, if you have personal life questions, relationships, marriage, business questions. I've worked in the corporate workforce and I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years. Whatever questions you have, I'm almost 49 years old. I've probably experienced every damn thing. And I would love to help you. At the very least, I'd love to help inspire you and motivate you just to become a happier person than you already are. And that will start making the difference, just like that. Just like that. West Coast 206 Pinoy. Every troll that makes videos about me, it usually falls into the category of bullying, racist, and verbally sexually assault or assault. From incels, cyber stalking is the word. I'm trying to piece that together, Fizz, and no disrespect. I say this with love, bro. That last comment was written all over the place, but I get the point. I get what you're saying. Good for you, man, and you've done a great job at defending yourself and handling yourself. Crafting and crocheting and coloring for mental health. I'm 55 and want to be more motivated by listening to you. I got fed up with being bullied too, Eli. So tell me a little bit more about yourself. You're 55. That's Miss Portland? Okay, so let me get this straight here. That's Miss Portland, who used to be a part of the Legion Guys channel, right? And so what you're saying is, you live north of me? Okay, you're here in Northern California. Maybe we can hang out sometime. You, my lady, and I. Maybe we can do a collab. Miss Portland, I'm not going to ban you. We can even unban your main channel. But this is the interesting thing here. So you used to be on the Legion Guys channel, and then you figured out that, you can't collab with somebody like that because of the nature of their business. Look, I'm not here to talk smack about him or anyone else that is running a business sponsored by the same sponsor, okay? But you realize that his business model doesn't suit you, right? You realize that a lot of the things he does, are hypocritical and makes no sense because that's his content. His content is to entertain people by stirring up the pot, in every way possible. So it just gets people, going all over the place and getting angry and mad, right? You see, Miss Portland, you remember when I came on a panel one time on Legion's channel, on the Legion Guys channel, you were on there, and he forced you to talk shit about me when you didn't even know me, right? But I didn't get mad at you, and you know that, because I knew why you were doing it. You were forced to do it to remain faithful to the Legion. Whoa! Let's remain faithful to the Legion! Yeah! I'm up in Oregon. Great. Are you near the border? My ex, Dana, and I, a few months before we broke up, we took a trip to Mount Shasta, and then we drove to the Oregon border in Ashland, and then we went to Medford. Are you near Ashland, near the border, the California-Oregon border, or are you closer to Medford or Portland, or... You don't have to say where you're at. I'm sure people have doxed you by now anyways. They dox me all the time, so who gives a shit, right? I'm right outside of Portland. Oh, cool. Yes, so you're also like 30 minutes away from Medford. I have a buddy of mine that lives in Medford, and I've been to Ashland. Ashland is beautiful. Babe, if you're watching, babe, ma'am, respectfully, maturely, professionally, we're going to go to Ashland. And we're going to bring your dogs there because there's a restaurant I've been in Ashland that overviews the beautiful mountains. It's about 3,500 feet elevation. It's beautiful. And they have great beers on tap there, and they've got great food, and it's dog friendly outside. Ashland, Oregon. Man, I wouldn't mind living there. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than living here too, I'll tell you that. Miss Portland, I want you to do me a favor. Email me at coacheli@coacheli.com. Send me your actual channel link, and I will unban your main channel. I'm 20 minutes west of Portland, Eli. Oh, okay, cool. I'm 6 hours north of Medford. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so Portland is way above Medford. Okay, I thought Portland was only like 30 minutes to an hour north of Medford, but it's way north of Medford. Okay. Yeah, I-5 runs right through that area, right? Okay, I will email you. Thank you. Hey, you know what? Do me a favor. We've got another 15, 20 minutes here. Feel free to ask me any questions. What can I help you with? I've got no problems with you. I never did. And even those days when I was on a panel with the Legion and you on there, I know you didn't really want to come at me. I know it was not your intention to come at me. So I'm not holding that against you. I'm very understanding. I'm off Highway 26, Sunset Highway. Okay, cool. I've been to Ashland, says West Coast, 26 Pinoy, as a kid in middle school. They have a huge Shakespeare festival there every year. Dude, Ashland, Oregon is beautiful, bro. I'll tell you this. If I didn't live here, and if I wasn't born and raised here, and couldn't afford to live here, I would move to Ashland. I'd move to Ashland, maybe Medford, but probably more so Ashland because it's right by the border of California. It's a beautiful city. I mean, Oregon, I gotta say, is probably one of the most beautiful, affordable states to live in to this day. And it's here on the West Coast, right above California. Oh, that's why they call you Miss Portland, for Christ's sake, because you live near Portland. Oh, that would make sense. You see, Miss Portland, I was going to say something that would have gotten me scrutinized. I was going to call myself the R word, okay? But we can't say the R word anymore. So I was going to say, Mrs. Portland, I was having a mentally challenging moment where I didn't put two and two together. And I should have figured out that the reason why your name is Miss Portland is because you live near Portland, Oregon. Boy, that would make sense, Eli. Eli, yeah, that would make sense, right? Common sense, right? Scotty, all right, time for another shot. Y'all have a great night. Drink more Bud Light. Yeah. Scotty, best of luck to you, okay? Scotty, I listen. I've got no issues with you. I don't even think your main channel is banned here. Well, your main channel's been shut down, but Scotty, look into filing those counter notifications manually. You should be able to get your channel back. And then when you do, let me know. Because I don't think I banned your main channel, but in case I did, I'll unban you. But I don't think I did. I think when you were dealing with some things, we just kind of let you go do your thing. JT isn't even banned here, but he's just taking some time and space to figure things out himself. JT is John Tuttle, moderator and good friend of mine. I've known out here on YouTube for probably almost 4 years now. By the way, puppy lover Kara will be coming back to the channel. She's been unbanned. She reached out to me on Facebook, and she's been away for a while, and she's coming back and wanting to reconnect with people that are heading in the right direction, and she likes what we're doing here, so we're going to be welcoming her back. Some of you may remember her that have been around in my neck of the woods for a while. And to others, she's a good woman. I believe she's in the UK, if I remember correctly. She's overseas somewhere. I think she's in the UK. And we may even bring Jules back, because I'm beginning to more so see that Jules is on the right side of things. And I've really always really liked Jules. It's just that her and John Tuttle have had a difference of opinion. And to be quite honest, it's kind of a stupid difference of opinion. Like, they're both friends. And, when I first started my main channel, almost 4 years ago, the Coach Eli Elias Melas channel used to be called The Grip on Life. It was 3 months after I had shut down my original channel I used to run with my ex-girlfriend until she broke it off with me. And when I started that other channel, I would stream late at night with Jules and with JT for hours. And Jules and JT, in less than a month, helped me get to over 4,000 watch hours. I got the watch time just like that to qualify for monetization. I just had to get the subs. It was harder to get the subs. Now, it's harder to get the watch time. The subs are easy to get. If you create content regularly, you'll get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, depending on, how your videos perform and your audience size and all that, you can get there in a month, or at least, 2 to 3 months you can get there. But getting the watch time, that's the hard part. You gotta keep people engaged. And man, we used to engage the people with those late night streams. They were quite engaging. Let me see. I will first thing when I get home from the bar. Yeah, I am too. Things getting better every day. Cool, Scotty. Thank you so much. Yes, Eli, exactly, says Miss Portland. She furthermore said, this is now my new channel, Eli. I took my main channel down last week. Well, did you actually put it to, did you hide the channel, or did you shut it down completely? I hope you just hid it, because then you can unhide it. So, Miss Portland, you were tired of being bullied and harassed by the same dude that's been bullying and harassing. Well, he doesn't do it anymore than me. He hasn't bullied and harassed me in many months, right? He's gone on to bullying and harassing other people, right? It still doesn't make it right, but it's not me. I was gonna say at least it's not me, but that would be selfish. I don't think anyone should be bullied and harassed at all. But here's the thing, Miss Portland. That's what he's getting paid to do. His business is to entertain people. And his form of entertainment is basically stirring up the pot with people. And primarily, he stirs up the pot with mentally challenged or mentally handicapped people. No disrespect to anyone that's mentally challenged or mentally handicapped. I feel for you, right? Because people that aren't mentally challenged, yeah, they may associate with him for a little while, but they quickly figure out his game and, what his content strategy is, and then they walk away. But the mentally challenged people, they have a harder time understanding it. And the mentally challenged people will give him more of what he wants. They'll clap back, which is what he needs for cringe entertainment content. And you finally figured it out, Miss Portland, and I'm proud of you. You figured it out. Congratulations. I'm very proud of you. So this is why I shut my main channel down completely. He's been coming at me. Miss Portland, I wish I would have talked with you before you shut your main channel down. You know why? Because doing that, basically, I hate to say this, but it's gonna make it probably made him feel like he got another notch in his belt, right? You know how many times that dude tried to get me taken down? And yes, in the past, I used to try to take him down. Why? Because he used to harass me in the same ways he's harassed you. He used to reuse all my content, right? And until I realized that, ignoring is the best thing, or just letting him do it and being able to take it and handle it and clap back every so often, until I figured that out, it kept affecting me. But I never, ever, ever, ever shut down any channel over that dude. Never. Ever. Ever. I wish I would have known you. Well, I didn't know you, but I wish you would have come to me. And maybe I think you did try to come to me. But you want to know something, Miss Portland? There's always a right time for things to happen, right? And maybe this was the right time for us to connect, right? That's why now I'm just sticking with my crafts. Well, Miss Portland, here's the thing. Nothing wrong with sharing your opinion. And you know what? If you're open to it, in the near future, we can get some panels going here on my channel, your channel, and other people that we trust, right? And we can share thoughts and ideas and have discussions. And be fair with those discussions, right? When you get on a panel with the Legion guy, there's nothing fair about it. It is set up in a way for failure for everyone besides him. That's just the business model. That's all it is, right? There's no upside for anyone going on those panels. Anyone going on those panels is just contributing to his paycheck, which is, hey, that's fine. If people want to support that content and they like it, that's on them, right? But the way that business model is run, most of the people that support him are part of his content, and they end up feeling abused or used and taken advantage of after a certain while because that's what he has to do to entertain the rest of his audience. That's what he does. That's what he gets paid for. West Coast 206 Pinoy. I'll hit up your email when the show is done and schedule the time tomorrow. I'm glad I left over there when I did. Well, yeah, and here's the thing. People are going to continue. This is not just about Legion. Anyone that creates content like that, it's a revolving door. People are only going to be used and abused, for fake instigated drama content for so long before they figure it out and they leave. That's why you can never grow anything sustainable with that type of business model, right? And where do these people come? This is the funny thing. Where do these people come? And I'm glad you're here, Miss Portland. Anyone's welcome here, right? My lady and I are willing to help anyone, right? But where do these people come? They come here. Why? Because they know this guy came at me more than anyone, right? And they know that I'm still here. I've been fighting it, and I've been still moving forward. And I never let it get to me. Yeah, did I react to it every now and then? Sure, but I never shut down any channel over that dude. Come on. You kidding me? I'm going to shut down a channel over that dude? Come on. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Miss Portland. RJ Sandifer at Coach Eli, 2 Authentic Life Streams. Miss Portland is a good person. Eli, people have bullied her. Yeah, she's been telling me that. She's welcome here, RJ. You know what, RJ? We need to get with Miss Portland, and we need to get with Autism Mom of 2, and maybe do a stream on your channel. And I really want us to help disabled people, mentally challenged people, and just, average everyday people. Just, people, whether they're mentally challenged or not. I really want us to start helping good people have a say out here on YouTube and learn to better love themselves, because it just seems like, over the last several years out here on YouTube, all these very hateful people that don't love themselves, they've been winning the war at taking down the good people. And a lot of good people have left the YouTube platform because they're tired of the fact that YouTube doesn't do a damn thing about bullying and harassment. They don't. They said they were going to, but they don't. They don't do a damn thing about it. They let it happen. So you got to learn how to fend for yourself. And that's what we can do, RJ, is we can help teach people how to take care of themselves, because YouTube's not going to stop these people from bullying you. They're going to let them bully you. So you got to learn how to handle it on your own. I had to learn how to do it. Now I want to help teach people learn how to do it too. Well, the botting has stopped, and we still have 15 people here. Well, that's nice. Folks, just as a reminder here before we go off the air, my lady and I, what we do out here is primarily funded through crowdfunding and your donations. If you'd like to make a donation in any amount based on the value you feel you may be receiving or you are receiving, Again, this channel is monetized as well, like my main channel. You can hit the super chat at the bottom of the chat in any amount. You can also, send a super sticker. If you don't want to send a super chat with a message, you can send a super sticker based on how you're feeling. You can also donate via Cash App or PayPal. Nightbot's been sharing my Cash App and PayPal links every 7 minutes in the chat. On PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/Coach Eli. And on Cash App, you can go to $the real Coach Eli. Don't worry about it. Listen to this next line, Miss Portland. Donations are greatly appreciated, but they are not required. Let me repeat that one more time. So, Miss Portland, you understand, donations are not required. If people can afford to donate and they want to, that's on them. If not, we will help you in the same ways as if you would have donated. So I'm not like other people that don't talk to people unless they donate. No, don't worry about it, Miss Portland. I understand you're on disability. I get it. I want to help you and other disabled people. More so, I want to help you and protect you from being used and abused by other people for their content. It's more so you're being weaponized is what it is, right? So yeah, don't worry about it, Miss Portland. Again, if people can afford to donate and they want to, that's totally up to them. If not, don't worry about it. Hey, you know what? Guess what? There's ad revenue. And if you have YouTube Premium, I get a little cut out of that too. So don't worry about it. In some way, shape, or form, even people that can't afford to do it, you're helping out just by being here with watch time, smashing the thumbs up, subscribing, banging the bell, selecting all notifications, right? If you got an ad, that's helping me too. So hey, thank you for that. How many of you got an ad coming into the stream today? If you got an ad, can you let me know in the chat if you got an ad when you came into the stream? Read my comment, Eli. It'll really trigger your trolls. Everyone knows you come at with the smoke and I'll turn you to ashes. I stopped hanging around some people because of the drama, says RJ. Miss Portland says, this is why I've been a silent watcher and listen, Eli. Absolutely. West Coast 269 Legion boy tried that game with me on one of his blood battle panels. WTF, you called that, and it backfired when I brutally roasted Paul. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Paul's being weaponized too. Listen, West Coast 26 Pinoy. Paul's being weaponized too by the Legion guy. Do you really think he cares about Paul? Maybe to a certain extent, a little bit. But come on. Let's be real here. Paul's somebody else that's been through a lot and is easy prey to be weaponized. That's all he is. And with no disrespect, West Coast 206 Pinoy, defeating Paul in anything is not really something to be proud of, bro. I mean, good for you if you got your point across. But what's there to be proud of defeating a guy that has tons of mental and emotional issues and comes out here on YouTube as a grown-ass man in his 50s and behaves like a 2-year-old little girl and prioritizes YouTube over his, so to speak, wife. I don't even think they're legally married, but he calls her his wife, right? Right? And then he gets triggered at Scotty or somebody else. I heard from someone that Paul's mad that people are talking about your wife. I'm not talking smack about your wife. I'm talking smack about you, Paul, and how pathetic and miserable and weak you are. Now he's gotten better. Here's the thing. Now, he may get triggered and start up again now because I'm talking, which I wouldn't blame him. I get it, right? But here's the thing. It used to be Paul would come out here every day and rebroadcast me and talk smack about me instead of taking care of his ailing wife. That's all people were saying. Now, he has not been on YouTube that much lately, and that's great. Good for you, Paul. And nothing wrong with being on YouTube, but balance it out. Balance it out and act your age. That's it. Plain and simple. That's all. Why am I proud? Because Legion Boy pitted me against him. I don't play to lose. Just saying. Dude, listen, West Coast 206 Pinoy. How many years have I been telling you what the Legion guy's MO is? His MO is to pin and pit people against each other. So that way you say something, he gets it on his live stream, and then he will take that piece of content and spin it out of context and just talk smack about you for days, weeks, months, and years. That's what he does. That's all it is, dude. That's all it is. Eli, please read my previous comments, please. Okay. I'm going up there. I'm happily married, but feel so alone in my life. I just need a supportive friend. Let me ask you this, Miss P, Mrs. Portland. And look, I'm not trying to get too personal, but this is YouTube. This is how we help people. And listen, just ignore the people that may react. Okay? So you're happily married. You love your husband, but let me guess. That love and feeling is not there, at least as much as it used to be, right? The romance and the intimacy and the fire has kind of dwindled down in the bedroom. No disrespect. I'm just trying to understand you because I get it. Trust me, I get that. Because if that was happening with my woman and I, it wouldn't be working out. Now, here's the thing with my lady and I. There are times where we may go a few days without being intimate, right? It's not because we don't want each other. Like, I've had sciatica, and she's been sick. But even during those times, we'll snuggle up in bed together, very close, and we'll emotionally bond. No, I just have no true friends, Eli. So what you're saying, Miss Portland, is that you're happily married. Everything is good in your marriage. It's all good. Does your husband work a lot? Things are fine with me and my husband. Okay, that's good. Good. And here's the thing. You don't have to put anything out publicly you don't want to. But behind the scenes, be true to yourself because, you have to be truly happy within yourself and everyone surrounding you to be truly happy. So it's one thing, I get what you want to put out publicly. It's another thing to, be true to yourself, outside of YouTube. That's all I'm saying. I get it, though. But I get it. I get it. He's disabled, so it's just the two of us. Well, you know what? Maybe your disabilities have emotionally bonded you two together. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But you want to know something? Don't let your disabilities get in the way of your love. Right? Maybe that's what may have brought you two together, but don't let that get in the way of your love for each other. Miss Portland, you got a new friend here. My lady will be your friend. And I'll tell you this, Miss Portland, I would like to, if you're open to it, I would like to maybe do an interview with you at some point. Maybe you, my lady, and I can do an interview sometime soon. We could do it. Maybe even pre-recorded. We can do it live here on Coach Eli too. It doesn't matter. And yes, are they going to simulcast us? Sure, but we don't care. We don't care. Because, the right people are going to support us here and not the simulcast. That's just the way it goes. So I just don't care about what happens when we do that, if we decide to do that. But anyway. And would like to have some true friends. Well, you got us. You got it. Yes, I would like that very much. Okay, do me a favor, Miss Portland, or Mrs. Portland. Send me an email to Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Email's below in the description or in the About section of my YouTube channel. Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Send me your current channel link that, this is the one that you have here. Send me your channel link, right? And, we'll get you all modded up and stuff. And we will take care of you on that. And then we will set up an interview. And if you're also on Facebook Messenger, we can connect there because it's much easier to chat there through voice messages and stuff. And trust me, in my groups behind the scenes, we don't send out private voice messages to just anyone. You know how some groups, like, they forward these Facebook, private voice messages, also known as voice notes, right? Oh, did you get the voice notes? Yeah, we have a lurker inside of Eli's Facebook moderator group. And they're going to forward us all the voice notes, and then we're going to publicly blast his ass on YouTube. Ooh, okay. Sounds like fun. Sounds like real mature, grown-ass fun. I can't wait. Simulcast, my name is Red Pill Vision. Red Pill Vision. But I will email you. All right. All right, folks, I'm going to get on out of here. I don't know if my lady and I are going to come back and do a show later tonight. I really don't know. I have a feeling that she's going to be really tired. Maybe we'll hold off till tomorrow. Maybe I'll come and do a show on my own from the studio. But keep it locked here to Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. Also, make sure you subscribe to my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias Melas. Nightbot's been sharing the link every 7 minutes in the chat, and it's also below in the description, a couple lines down. I put out a couple of just fun and playful YouTube shorts today on the main channel. A couple of shorts that my lady and I, we shot last week in 4K at 60 frames per second, vertical style. And yeah, we encountered a chicken, a male chicken known as a rooster. You know, the male chickens are known as roosters or cocks, right? A cock is a male rooster, or is a male chicken. A male chicken is also a rooster, right? Cock and rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo. That's why they say cock-a-doodle-doo, right? That's where that came from, right? And yeah, we saw this rooster at the Casa de Fruta, which is a little tourist, area here in Northern California, closer to Central California. And my lady and I, we go out there every now and then because they have certain events there at times. They also have a very nice fruit stand. It's not even a fruit stand, it's actually a building, but they call it the fruit stand building, that has top quality jams and jellies and fruits. And it's just all that area is a very agricultural area. Casa de Fruta is actually in a town called Hollister, California. And then there are some other surrounding areas around there, Los Banos and what's that other area? I can't remember the other area. But yeah, it's a pretty cool place. And my lady and I, we went to an event there last weekend, and then we had dinner at the Casa de Fruta restaurant. And there was a chicken, a male chicken, a rooster, waiting to get in by the door. It was funny. And I wish I would have got the part where my lady went to try to go pet the rooster, but then the rooster just ran away. And in my video, it's two short videos I put out earlier today. They're both publicly available on the main channel. I was saying if I tried to pet that damn rooster, it would have probably tried to bite me or peck me, right? So anyway, folks. Yeah, that's where we were at, Sandra. We went to the Renaissance Festival. Oh, you knew about that, the Casa de Fruta. Yeah, the Casa de Fruta has that big event yard. They have the big, they've got a big ass parking lot out there. Like the family that owns Casa de Fruta has owned it for over 100 years. They came here from Italy, and they planted some orchards, and their orchards just struck them gold, and they bought all that land there, back 100 plus years ago. And what it's worth today, God, I couldn't even. It's a big lot. They've got two big, huge dirt lots there, and they have a big event center. They have the Casa de Fruta restaurant, the big fruit stand. They've got an ice cream shop. They've got a playground area. I mean, it's just a really, really, really cool place. And yeah, it's off of Highway 152. Like when you're going to LA from where I'm at here in the Bay Area, like the peninsula, you take 101 south and you go down to Highway 152 east, which is called Pacheco Pass Road. And Pacheco Pass goes through the Casa de Fruta. You know where this is at, Sandra. And then if you keep going east another 30, 40 miles, you hit Interstate 5. And then you just go 5 south. And then 3.5 hours later, you're in LA. So it's just a cool place to stop on by. You know, it's a cool place to stop on by whenever you're around there. I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, a lot of the stuff there is it's expensive, but it's the best. I mean, it's high-end stuff. The best jams, the best fruits, the best everything, man. It's top-notch shit. Eli, please, no, I'm also on Messenger. Well, do me a favor, Miss Portland. I'm Elias Dimitri Melas. Can you send me a message on Facebook Messenger and also send me a voice message so I can verify it's you, and I'll send you a voice message too. Connect with me on Messenger at Elias, Elias, Dimitri, Dimitri Melas. Or just type in Elias Melas and you'll see my name, Elias Dimitri Melas. You'll know it's me. I have over 4K friends. But message me on Messenger and I will accept it later tonight or tomorrow morning and I'll message you. Thank you much for your kindness. Yes, I will do that. All right. Time to go. I went 3 weeks ago. I go every year. Oh, cool, Sandra. Yeah, it was fun. My lady and I had a great time at the Renaissance Fair. We had a great time. Lots of great vendors. They had lots of great beers there. And we even went on the big swing. And I'm not a big fan of big swings and roller coasters. But I took one for the team, and I went on the big swing with my lady, and we had a great time. It was awesome. All right, folks. Got to run. I might be back later tonight with or without my lady. She's at my place. She may join me, or I may do a stream by myself, or maybe I'll just come back tomorrow. Keep it locked here, and you'll know what happens. I will get in touch with you later tonight thinking my favorite is the swing. Yeah, the big-ass swing. Yeah. I was a little nauseous when I went on that because I'm not a big fan of big swings like that or roller coasters, but I survived, Sandra, so it's all good. Thank my lady for that. All right, have a good one, everyone. See you all next time. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.